Today, boys and girls, we're in beautiful, not so sunny right now, but we're in the central area of California, out towards Bakersfield, California, riding our new to the channel Yx500. Really excited to take you guys along on just a little GoPro on the head so you guys can hear how this thing rides and sounds and all the beautiful things that come from owning a 500. Without further ado, no long talk, let's go put this thing on the trail and go check this thing out. Have to break it in, so I have to take it easy. We'll see how well that goes, because I don't ever break anything easy. Damn, she's pretty. Alright, boys and girls, first ride on a Yamasaki Yz450, let's go! me put it this way. The 325 is powerful.
Yeah.
This is powerfuler. And like, I honestly, I don't know what I would ever use this bike for unless it was like a hill climb. Yeah, it was like a hill climb or like maybe a sand drag. But like, it jumps fine. It jumps nice, even, straight. Doesn't do anything unpredictable. Like, I wanted to hit some gnarly like bumps at high speed, just see what it does.
It took him like a champ.
It rides like the normal Yz450. Just what? That okay? Like, no big deal.
Sorry.
Robert. Have you ever held on to like a sawzall when the blade bends?
Yeah.
That's like this.
That's what it feels
That's like
like
this thing riding.
Holy crap.
And the higher up in the revs, just the more intense the vibration gets.
Wow.
It doesn't diminish, it just gets more. The aluminum frame just transfers every bit of the engine's vibration to your hands. It is so wild.
So
But don't get me wrong, where I think actually this thing would just be a total blast is like trails, like fast trails. Because I could tell right now, it doesn't want to crawl, it doesn't want to creep around in first. It wants third gear, like seconds just immediately up in your face. And it's like third, I guess.
Could you flat track?
Dad,
You can flat track it, yeah, if you could
is it like this?
hang on to the vibration.
Just like this?
You can hold on to it. You can
What?
flat track
Is
it.
it like this?
Well, you can
Yeah.
take some of the vibration out of the bars with those shock bars.
Oh yeah, get some rubber mounted ones.
Well, some kind of mounted that would still get. Not, you don't want too much flex, obviously, but a
Oh,
little
those
bit.
flex bars are
Not flex
dude,
bars, those
you know
ones.
what though? Honestly, these Phoenix bars, they take a lot of vibration out already.
Yeah, I really like the Phoenix.
Yeah. They take quite a bit of vibration out of it. I could totally tell how much they're working, because the difference between revving it sitting down and then revving it while riding it, when you get weight up on the bars, the vibration changes.
Is it okay?
Goes all the way up to your shoulders.
Dad, is it okay if I ride?
Jostling my clavicle, dude.
Is it okay if I ride?
your jaw.
Yeah, everything. Well, holy crap, guys. I really don't know what to say. It's not exactly what I imagined it to be. It's very aggressive power, which I knew from just even heat cycling it, like in the first, when we did the release of this bike on YouTube here. I knew it was violent just from how I could feel how the power comes on, but I had no idea. Putting it on the dirt was a whole other animal. First and second gear are useless. Why are they even in the transmission? I need to go to like a 10-tooth rear sprocket. It just doesn't make sense. But you get into third, now we're into some usable power where you still have a ton of wheel spin, but at least it's trackable wheel spin. Fourth and fifth, if you're a big enough of a man and you have a good health insurance or life insurance plan, definitely you could try fifth gear. My hat is off to you of those who ride these on the daily. Who comes to mind is like Destry Abbott. He raced these in the 500. Ty Davis raced these in like the Baja 500, Baja 1000. Sean Collier, McGrath, a lot of these guys that ride these things. Sure, they're in a steel frame. Steel frame flexes more. Maybe so much of the vibration isn't there. But this aluminum frame, it doesn't absorb vibration at all. As a matter of fact, I think it directs the vibration to the weakest link, being my arms and hands. And but what's interesting is my feet. I do not feel any vibration up through my feet, through my hips, spine. None of it. It's really just at the hands. And so I might go in and do a little thicker rubber mounting on the bars. I think that would really help a lot. These things are notorious when you do aluminum frame conversions for cracking the frame, but that's mostly due to improper welding, fabrication. Didn't think about maybe the depth of the weld wasn't taken into consideration. Instead, you're just kind of gobbing it together. But I had enough confidence in the bike to give it a fifth gear wide open across the field here and up the hill, and because I know the craftsmanship and the attention to detail we put into the welds, and the depth the penetration is all taken into consideration. Plus the re-annealing of the frame was a big thing too, to just give me that confidence I could whack this thing right open and hit a couple jumps even too, which it jumps like a normal 450. It doesn't jump like a 252 stroke where they could kind of be a little front end light and come up on you. It jumps like a 450, which I'm pleased about because 450s are one of the easiest bikes to jump in my opinion. But other than that, guys, holy moly, this thing is insane. It's I think it's mission accomplished. I wanted to build an insane bike that is rideable, but maybe wouldn't be your choice to take to the races. I don't know. This thing would be amazing in like a sand drag with like a paddle tire, hill climb. But the thing is the chassis definitely wants to let it be a newer 450 dirt bike. It wants to let you put it in the corner. It wants to let you, the braking's amazing, which these things are known for having really good brakes just straight out of the box. The suspension AHM, guys, Brandon and the boys over there, they're killing it. They're killing it. Like they for me, never riding this bike before, they're able to just go into a normal 450, like their normal specs of what they had on these bikes, set it to my weight, my riding style, and this thing is perfect. This auto decompress is a godsend. All right, let's go get some shots of this thing going. So yeah, suspension's perfect, chassis handles like the infamous, these 450s, guys, or when this was a 450, these things were very infamous for being one of the better handling. Like, let's be honest, I'm not picking on any brands, but like the 06 Honda through like 08 Hondas were amazing. Suzuki's not so much. If you got a Suzuki, I'm not capping on you, but they're just, the 08s were good for Suzuki. Kawasaki's were okay. KTM's were okay, but Yamaha was up there with the Honda in all the tests. You can go back if you're really curious. Probably not, but you go back and read the tests, the shootouts from like 06, 07, 08. This was one of the better turning bikes all around. They called it the jack of all trades. And it's absolutely true. It does. It wants to dive into corners. It wants to act like a 450, but the engine won't let it. And so I am going to go down smaller on my rear sprocket. I have to do it. And I have to say this about any of you who are going to get, or you're interested in getting these Smartcarbs. There is a very obvious break-in cycle to these carbs, and they're not necessarily breaking in how you would think, like when things wear to each other. But there's the metering rod, and then there's a tube, maybe you call it orifice tube, emulsion tube. But anyways, the metering rod, they come at such tight clearances from Smartcarb. He told me that there's less than 1,000 of space and give in those metering rods, and so it takes a little bit for the metering rods to lap in to that tube. So after that happens, this thing is now so easy to start. I mean, I've kind of trimmed it out of some videos in the past where I'll hack on this thing like 20 kicks, and then I'm starting to get upset. But now I could start it first kick, second kick, you know, and it lights right off. It's really something that the smart carbs, they really have to lap in, and then once it's done, gosh, these things are just spot on. So after we put on the MRE decompression head, the Adam Millar Race Engineering, he built this head for this thing. I did, because it has a custom like built squish band to it now. I am running 100 octane gas, so it's Sunoco 100 octane, and I feel like I could maybe go up in octane a little bit more, but it runs good. It runs real good. So having said that, guys, super happy with this. I don't know what the future is for this bike, because it's a blast to ride, but it is unwieldy. It is fast. It is heavy vibrating, but I know they always were. No 500, you know, was ever known to be a light on vibration, so I'm not knocking this at all. But what if it's a blast, guys? Seriously, it's a blast. So with that being said, guys, the saga of the Yamasaki, we finally could bring to a close. It is an awesome bike, and I can't wait to do some more things on the channel with it here. And of course, you guys will see it right here on the London Mix channel. I hope I earned your subscription today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, or at least enjoy riding dirt bikes, drop it a like. It tells YouTube that, hey, you like watching dirt bike videos, and it'll recommend from other content creators, and you'll see things coming up in your feed that are dirt bike related. So at least give this a like for your algorithm. And other than that, guys, I'm gonna go get back on this thing. I did forget my gear bag today, which is super unlike me, but I did forget my gear bag, so I don't have a helmet, so I am sharing a helmet between my son and myself, which is interesting. But yeah, we'll do some cool jumps, hit some berms. But other than that, guys, thank you so much. Love every single one of you guys. I will talk to you guys very, very soon. We got the 05 Kx500. We're going to be finishing up in the next video. Waiting on suspension from AHM, and we got, obviously, a new addition coming to the channel. Yep. Another dirt bike, of course, but I put it as a post in YouTube here. Should I buy and do a project on a 2-stroke quad? So I'm talking like a TRX 250R or even a Banshee. So that's something that you guys need to think about, and then definitely give it a like. I'll use the likes as a guide to let me know if I should do a quad project. I'm thinking that'd be a lot of fun. So I got a line right now on a TRX 250R, and it might work out. So we'll see you in the next video. Talk to you guys then. Bye.